What's up YouTube? It's JMac from JMax Bricks, and today I have a very special video. This is a vintage LEGO review, and it is my first LEGO review on this channel, and I must say I am very pleased with my selection for my first review. This is set number 780, Road Construction Set. This is a very simple set. It only had 159 pieces, and it comes with this dump truck, and this excavator, or I like to consider that more of a backhoe unit. Let's have a look at the dump truck first, since I built it first. Here is the dump truck. As you can see, it is a fairly simple build made out of basic bricks, as every set from this time period was. As you can see on the front here, we have some simulated grill details with these black bricks built in here, and we also have an exhaust stack represented by this 1x1 cylinder piece, which is a closed stud. I don't have any of those just yet. As you can see, the cab is here, and because this is before the minifig, a minifig doesn't quite fit in there, and also the windscreen piece is a little bit different. And then we come to these tires, which I adore, just for scale. These tires are actually taller than a LEGO minifig, which is awesome. Love them. As you can see, there are also fenders above these tires. As you can see also, in the middle of this dump truck unit, there is a level of articulation, so it will be able to get around your curves pretty easily if you're planning on using this on curved road plates. Moving to the dumper section, it's pretty basic. It tips back. As you can see, it just uses a single hinge piece, and it has two more wheels back here, and some tiles here. This piece has pins on it, although the pins are fairly irrelevant, and there's also a piece for the back of the dumper. The dumper itself is just constructed out of basic plates aside from these two elements. What's a dump truck without anything to put stuff in it? Well, that's rare. Your excavator comes in, or your backhoe, depending on what you want to call it. Either way, this is honestly, in my opinion, the highlight of the set, although I personally love the dump truck as well. For starters, we have on the front here this scooping system. These little pins up here are intentional so that you don't have to touch the bucket area, you can just push it here, which I think is pretty neat. The actual bucket itself is smaller than those that we have today, but still fairly functional. Another thing I found very interesting about this is the use of these treads. These are unique to the time period. They don't make them anymore today, and they are kind of a pain to pull apart, so I understand why. And the other side looks the exact same. In the middle here we just have the cab and some fender details, as well as a little smokestack on top. And then on the back we have this articulated section. Has multiple points of articulation. And what's really cool is that this can be opened and grab stuff, and it's on a ball hinge, so it can kind of freely move around. This set also contained this old-style turntable piece, which is really cool, and I believe that they included this for something I'm about to show you. I have the original box for the set. As you can see on the front, it just has a picture of the two units doing what they're meant to do. And over here you can see set number 780, the old LEGO logo, a few disclaimers about the choking hazards. Then you can see it is indeed the road construction set, and you see LEGO with the cool bar logo that they used to use. This is a pull out, so it just kind of slides in and out. You saw that at the beginning of the video. On the back, we have something awesome. Alternate builds. So here we have a more simplified excavator crane. Actually, I would say it's a crane, and it uses the turntable. Down here we have a more one unit based thing. You use a lot of the parts to kind of build a portable crane, I guess? Mobile crane? And over here we just get a smaller dump truck build. Have the original instruction manual. Again, you see the box art, and you can also see that it is indeed for this set. And these instructions at the time were all fold-outs. As you can see, it only gives you 8 steps to build the excavator, and I was a little bit confused as I was building, but I managed. And the dump truck comes in 6 and 9 steps, so that would give you a total of 15 steps for the dump truck. On the back of the instructions, they give you just a few slightly different pictures of the alternate builds on the box. Final thing I'd like to show you in today's review is about fitting minifigs in these. So these older large vehicle sets, as these were called, are very close to the modern minifig scale, despite them not really being intended for the minifig. So, as a result, with some quick, or maybe no mods at all, you are able to get figures into these and use them in your city. For starters, the excavator. You actually don't have to modify this at all. Although the minifig will be leaning back a bit awkwardly, I fit this female operator into the excavator nice and dandy. So that one doesn't need to be modified. The dump truck does need a little bit of work. I only had to add a couple pieces and take this one out. I'm sure you could figure this out for yourself. I did have to increase the height of the roof, but it doesn't really change the look of the dump truck, and I just managed to cram that figure in there. Thank you for watching this JMaxBricks vintage review. I hope you enjoyed set number 780 Road Construction Set.